Alright guys, I just want to let you know this episode was recorded 5 months ago. You know how things go with Bob. Wanted to wait for the right time to release it. It's hilarious. Now's the right time. Let's go.
Alright guys, we're coming live from the Cold Plunge. March 9th, we have that fitness competition. I'm getting fit mentally and physically, and while I'm doing that, I am on Prize Picks all season long. I love the Goblin feature. The Demon feature is a little tougher, but it gives you better odds. If you hit, you're going to win more money with the Demon feature. But the Goblin feature, it's easier plays. I'm playing it tonight. I have Ben Simmons, more points, and Jaylen Brown, more rebounds. Those are both guaranteed to hit. Download Prize Picks right now and play with me. We are sweating it, even though I look cold. Use code NELK. They're going to match your deposit up to $100. Let's go, baby.
What the f*** are you talking about, bro? You're not even...
All right, baby. Emergency episode. Got to address a couple things out there. My girl recently just broke up with me, and a lot of other terrible things have happened. But let's talk about Andrew Schultz's podcast. Everyone's asking, yo, why didn't it air? Obviously, everyone's going to point the blame at me and say, yo, Steiny must have been a, you know what, and now he's in his feels and he doesn't want to let it out. But I'm going to give you the real story. We were in New York, and it was me, Kyle, and Steve. I think Bob was on the podcast at this time, but he was MIA, classic, but he was nowhere to be found. So we decided, yo, let's do it. Me, Kyle, and Steve will do it. So that day, it was about 10 a.m. or 8 a.m. on a Friday, and we had to do 10 Happy Dad liquor stores. So we drive from store to store to store to store to store. Fans are everywhere. You know, it's just a lot of traveling and it's a lot of chaos. And so at about 3 p.m., John texted us and was like, hey, Andrew Schultz is in. Let's do him right after the Happy Dad events are over. So we do him about 7 p.m. So we finish the Happy Dad stuff and we roll in. And I don't know why, but immediately, just off the rip, it was pretty awkward. He was sitting there with his people, and then we were like walking to our table, and me, Kyle, and Steve were sitting at the table and just looking at each other, kind of like, yo, what the f*** are we going to do with this one? We had all watched his special, which was pretty funny. I'm not going to lie. It was hilarious. So we used that and kind of we're going to go off his jokes and try and have this interview just be one, like kind of how we did the Theo one, where we each just give scenarios and come up with like jokes about it. That didn't go as planned whatsoever. Steve didn't say, I don't think he said anything. And then I think Kyle was just kind of tired, as I was too, but he didn't say much. And so it was me just kind of talking the majority of the time. And at this point, I wasn't really established on the show or like whatever. I don't even know if he knew who I was before I got there. And so I think he just kind of picked me, looked at Steve. He's not going to go at Steve. He's not going to go at the CEO. So he looks at me and he just starts going in on me. I think I asked him a question like, have you ever been doing a show and had a heckler come after you that actually pissed you off? Because you see those bits on TikTok or whatever all the time, and you don't know if it's real or not. And I think he thought I was trying to set him up, or I don't really know. But he went in on me for 15 minutes straight, just attacking me like so personally, to the point where no one was really laughing because they couldn't tell if he was joking or he was serious. I think he was for sure serious. I tend to piss people off, I guess. I don't really know. It was good with him that day. But yeah, no, he personally attacked me for like 15 minutes. And it was just like, dude, like, I'm low-key in my feels, crying inside. I'm not going to let you know that. But I was definitely hurt by it. It sucks when you really want to do this guy, and then he comes after you like that. I get it. But it ruined kind of the episode. It took the vibe completely away. You know, no one really knew what to say at that point. What he was saying, I honestly can't really remember it. It was just like attacking me for everything. Like I felt like it was a family member coming at me for a bunch of stuff, like I'd wronged them. I don't really know how to describe it, but it was just everything personal that you could ever think of that would affect somebody, he kind of said to me, which ruined the episode. We decided after, like once we stopped the podcast, I think actually before we stopped it, I pushed my mic away and I was like, dude, why? Like, I don't even want to do this. Like, it's not fun. I don't really know why he's so triggered. But we wrapped up the podcast. It was so awkward. No one was like really laughing. Everyone was just like, yo, what just happened? We all dapped each other up. And then Andrew texted John and Kyle and was like, hey, I think we could do a way better job. And yeah, I mean, I didn't want it to go out either because it was just not the best performance on any of our behalfs. But we decided, yeah, let's not use this one. That being said, I think Andrew's hilarious. I'd love to do that episode again. I don't think that if you asked him, he would say he wants this one out. it just wasn't a good episode. That's all it is. People blow things out of proportion. But yeah, no, he came at me and it was crazy. So that's the answer. He attacked me. The episode wasn't that good. Hopefully, would love to have Andrew on again, do a much better job this time. But that's really all it is. So if you're not already subscribed, subscribe, like this, subscribe, comment, like. I'm doing giveaways every week. Shulzy, I would love to have you on right here if you want, bro. If not, come on the Full Send Pod. But we'll revisit this. We'll do a better job. And I think the people want to see the episode. I give you permission to go at me again, but I'm coming back at you if you do. So let me know. Let's make it happen. Okay, episode 12. Super special guest. My favorite. She told me to call her Kate, but her IG is Tru.Kait.
Yes.
But your last name's actually Tru?
It's Trujillo.
Trujillo. Me and Kate have been going back and forth for months. I feel like on making this happen, right?
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It's been a minute, and we linked sometime in the last 3 months. We went and did karaoke.
We did. We had a wild night.
You didn't sing once, did you?
No, I didn't. But I definitely got you on film a few times.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
See, I don't
Send
remember.
it to you.
That's bad for me. Do you know what songs I did?
I don't, but I can send it to you.
Holy-
I don't post it.
No, you're good.
It's in the private files forever.
I'm popping in. Hola, Aaron.
Okay. This is crazy. So, this is my friend
What?
Bob Menery.
You know how Aaron got to start, by the way?
Bob.
This is whose show are you on? But I don't want to take anything away from Kate. By the way, let me just finish this.
I'm not
So-
talking. I'm here just to learn and listen. That's what I do.
Okay, I'll start with him. But I swear, we hung out that night. We did karaoke.
Yes.
If I remember correctly, you were hitting on me. I had my girl there, but you were like
I
hitting on
don't
me.
think you remember correctly.
You and her got in a fight, like a little like.
No, I love your girl. She's super sweet, and her and I vibed. I'm sorry, Steiny,
Okay, if you
but I wasn't after you.
if you had to choose me or her, who would you choose?
Her.
Okay,
She's
guys,
hot, and she's sweet, and
I shouldn't f- that one up, huh?
yeah, you shouldn't. But she
Yeah.
was getting a little irritated.
With me?
Yeah.
You guys,
How's that
you guys, you guys went out. You guys went out that night
Yeah.
together.
All right, let me give you a little background behind who this
Yeah.
guy is.
Yeah. Tell me
Can we
all
do it?
about this.
Dude, I hate this fly right here.
He just came and intervened.
You
in
just
the middle
came
of
in
our
here.
interview.
No, I know this is disrespectful, and you're on your phone. You come in here and you sit like
is
you own the
this guy?
place.
I'm so. I know. My apologies. Aaron invited me here today, and I'm here. I don't really know too much about you, so I'm excited to learn about it.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Anyway, Bob actually got me my start in LA, so he'll forever be a friend of
He
mine.
seems to forget that. But yeah.
And we hit it off, and we were really good friends. And then 1 month into working for him, yeah, we do this Vegas trip, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And
It was a year.
it gets
He did a year actually. He was cleaning my floors with a toothbrush. When I first met Aaron, he was the biggest little when he walked in. He was shaking like a little mouse, and he was like, "Can I have a job, please?" Like no lie. And I was
Aw.
like, "Yeah, I'll hire this kid," you know. And then yeah, he's worked his way up to a good position at what is it called with the podcast?
co-host.
Co-hosting position.
So anyway, like a month into the job, things are going like exponentially well.
Hmm.
We go to Vegas, and he walks in, and I'm fucking smashing his girl.
By the way, I'm not going to repeat anything,
What?
but
Yes, 1 month in. Can you imagine? Like you just start, and your boss.
it's not my former girl. It was one of the 10. I'm not going to, Aaron. You can't be doing this. They weren't. you understand? This is why we call him Z-Rat.
How did he bag your girl?
Let me.
Where were you?
Listen, I'm a vault.
He was at the roulette table.
I don't talk.
He couldn't step away from the table because he loves gambling, and she's standing there like, I need someone to like. And
Yeah.
as a good employee,
Hmm.
I'm trying to help out his girl. Like,
Oh,
Bob, you
okay.
gamble.
Mhm.
I'll take your girl upstairs and make sure she's good.
Yeah.
So it was
definitely
kind of
how it
like-
went. Yeah.
He
No.
was an assistant of all sorts.
Yeah.
Aaron's told that story many times. It's overplay. I know it's your only piece of content material to use because you're
Is
not
that
used,
for real?
not used to that game.
It was insane.
Let's just say the Godfather blessed him with the gift, and that's it.
No, yeah. It was
So wait, Aaron said you're a school teacher. You're a what?
Yeah. So I'm a nurse practitioner.
Wow.
she came from the job.
Yeah.
Wait, so you do all. Is it? I really don't know too much about you, and I don't mean to be disrespectful. Aaron called me in here last minute.
Yeah. I take care of patients that have a hard time with erection.
Really?
Mhm.
Do you have one of those problems?
Yes. Lately, I have.
Okay, this is part of the reason I wanted to bring you two in here. Bob's been in and out of relationships for
Aaron.
4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And he keeps having this constant issue where his girl like just sneaks out or isn't loyal to him.
Oh, interesting.
But I think I found the one way that this will work.
Tell me.
So you are a nurse for erections.
Yeah.
There's an industry for that you're
Yeah,
in.
Definitely.
So I think because Bob's gonna get cheated on. It's inevitable at this point. It's gonna happen.
That's
Why
not
are you
good.
getting cheated on, Bob?
I
don't know.
It just happens.
It just happened, I guess. But, so
But-
I don't want to talk about it. I'm kind of depressed.
I think at a different fucking level than he does. So I think that if he dates someone in the industry, they professionally are going to their job, bringing in money for the provider, and he knows, yo, she's gonna cheat on me anyway. If she's doing it and we're in like an open relationship, it's for work.
Yeah, that's what I offered. That's what I offered to her too. I said, let's do it. I mean, because
But there's no money involved now.
but there was a couple mistakes made, by a certain party that
Why
I've already
cheat
discussed.
And have sex if you're not going to make money off of it?
I know. I mean, I totally agree. So that's why we already talked about it on the Rip Magoo podcast that we have.
The other thing I want to point out too, and this is something that has really stuck with me, and I want to get your opinion because me and you are way more experienced than him.
Yeah.
This guy bragged for a year and a half about how all he did was missionary. This guy sold a T-shirt that said "Missionary Menery." Menery's his last name.
I am no longer missionary Menery. I am
Hold on,
no longer.
Bob. He bragged for a year and a half that all he did was missionary,
Mm-hmm.
and he expects his girl to stay loyal when he just said, like, clearly you're not.
I mean, look, I should have switched it up.
Maybe he was choosing the wrong girls because if all they want is missionary, it sounds like a starfish.
She's actually taking your side.
Yeah.
But what's the flip
I don't think
side?
she's a starfish. No, just kidding.
Do you know what starfish means?
I think it's when you just lay on your back like this and you're that's how it works.
No, trust
Yeah.
me, the girls he was dating, because I had my experience with one. She did not experience missionary that
Yeah,
night.
he's a funny guy.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy.
Interesting.
Yeah. So basically, you do all the OnlyFans too?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like full because I don't know a lot about it. Is it full like boom like the watermelons over your tits and you press a button to unlock them for like $20?
She's a nurse for erections, bro.
No,
And I'm not being disrespectful. I just don't know the business.
I go on sets professionally and help men and on OnlyFans as well.
So it's like a role play skit thing. You actually, I don't know what's going on.
You do know what's going on.
No, are you fucking with me?
Were you in a nurse suit today?
yeah, I was in a nurse suit.
Okay.
I'm
Well-
like a jack of all trades. I'm
Amazing.
a nurse some days.
What's your favorite
other
role?
days I'm a teacher. Myself.
Okay, but if you had to pick, like, because you played the nurse. if anything-
Honestly, I loved being a nurse today. I would say, God, I love the schoolgirl. I'm totally like a submissive.
That's my
Type.
shit too.
I love to learn.
I like the secretary shit.
Yeah.
Like
Secretary.
Secretary's the best. Those old like
boss.
thigh highs, wear a little skirt and shit.
Oh, yeah.
You've never
Sexy.
done,
Bro,
that.
of course I have. Aaron, I've done things that you don't even know. And by the way, you got to admit, my game is whether or not. See, my problem is this, and I don't want to make this about myself.
No, we're gonna make it about that. But what he's gonna say right now is that his problem is he likes to put his girl all over his like. You wake up.
Mhm.
They've been dating for 3 months. You will see her 2 or 3 times a day with the story tag.
Because she's part of my life. This was real love, Aaron. The last one was real love. See, when you get to that stage, you're gonna feel that one day, but apparently it wasn't real love.
Do you think that's a good idea or a bad idea to keep things a little private or put them all out there?
Well, it depends on how confident you are in that relationship.
I was confident, but I was an idiot. I think that was it.
I think that's sweet.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm a sweet guy. That's the
You're
thing. You know,
going
I'm just
all
too.
in.
I'm just too nice. That's my problem. But I've changed my outlook on everything now. So
Yeah, I think it's important to like show effort, but also like privacy is key.
now I'm just exchanging straight like how many Twitter posts do I have to post, how many tags for like just that's basically it.
You need a Finsta.
I think that he has a problem that he thinks that these girls won't be with him unless he blows
That's
them
not
up
the
on-
fucking case at all. I document my whole life all the time. I shoot everything, and it just happens. Sometimes these girls are tagged in there.
Okay, but how? True. Or sorry, Kate, if you want to help with this, you're what? 0 for 8 now. We'll say since I've known you, you're quite 0 for
my
8.
relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a lot to handle too. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't blame him because I am a lot to handle. But at the end of the day, this was the one that I thought was really, but it just obviously didn't
And
work
what
out.
happened?
I don't want to get into details. I already told it already on the.
I mean,
on the-
it's all over the everywhere.
Yeah, I went a little deep. I went a little crazy. Like sometimes I go nuts on the internet. And I feel bad about it, but at the end of the day, it. Sometimes you want to fuck around and find out you're dating Bob Menery. Like I'm a loose cannon. I'm wild on the internet. Sorry, so I just went ham and Released a podcast.
Apparently, they both thought that they were in a loyal relationship, but on the side they were both in an open one.
Oh.
So do you have any sort of advice for him? Because he's going through it right now, and like at the end of the day, like I saw him, he was just pacing around with a cardboard sign outside, and I was like, bro, come on in here. Like,
Yeah, but you know what's even worse? We've been hanging out a little bit after too, and I'm kind of like too much. Every time we hang out, it's like plates thrown against the wall. It's like,
no.
I mean, it just
That
gets.
keeps things interesting.
She's from Jersey. I'm from Boston.
You're into that kind of stuff, though.
No, I'm just
The
kidding.
toxic relationships?
No, hell no. That's not healthy.
No.
You have beautiful eyes, by the way.
Thank you.
Like really, really gorgeous eyes. I've never seen eyes like that before.
Oh,
No, I was going to tell you
thanks.
that too. He kind of beat me to the punch because he's a better view.
Do you think Aaron? So you've seen Aaron out in public, correct?
Yeah, I've seen him
We've
in
partnered
Be
public.
honest. How is Aaron's game? Have I taught the kid well? To get cheated on
What
40.
the f- is that response?
He's incredible. He's not to be messed with.
What does that mean? Explain. Break it down.
No, please go ahead.
That's all I can say.
Yeah. We had, let's just say we had a pretty incredible night.
You guys hooked up?
Not quite. No, we don't. We're not going to talk about that.
Oh.
Not quite the night that I had with your former chick, but like,
Mm-hmm. Not
It was
former. No,
fun.
no, you can't say former chick. That's not fair. It was not a former. It was not the last chick.
oh, sorry, not the most recent.
It was,
but
one of the many.
Mhm.
All right, then you had. I let you have your. You know, we were fucking with you. By the way, we were fucking with you straight up.
Well,
We.
who took the L on the at the end of that?
I mean, that's what the Godfather does. He lets his closest friends and family once in a blue moon.
Imagine you're like
No, just
like
kidding.
this with the
This
chick,
is all made up, by the way. Aaron made this story up from
Yeah.
the beginning.
and your boss walks in. That's kind of like a role play in itself.
That's true. That sounds like a Brazzer scene.
Yeah. So
do you do adult stuff?
Yeah.
Films?
Yep.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that. Okay, cool. Aaron didn't tell me anything. So you do adult
Okay, we're
scenes.
slowly getting there.
yeah.
So-
oh, this is good.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm
So-
not only a nurse that helps with erections. I also go on set and shoot.
No fucking way.
Maybe you should dabble in that.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I do have a good. I swear to God. I really, really do.
Let's see.
Right now.
no, we're not. We can't do that on YouTube. Bro, this just takes me back, and I don't mean to do this, but
He's so ready.
it takes me back to like this guy sold his merch, said mission, like he's bragging about missionary.
No, you know what it was? It was.
Why do you like missionary?
It's just.
Dude, you can't sell a shirt that says missionary Menery and expect your girl to stay loyal to you. You're basically preaching, yo, the bedroom is no fun.
No,
You get a kick out of it, but when I saw you sewing those shirts, I thought, yo, no way this chick's loyal to this guy.
Now, once we sold out all our T-shirts, then I flipped it around a little bit and got a while for celebration night.
Hey,
no, we
that's
used to.
that's a businessman.
That's a businessman right there.
But it's true, though.
Like the way you think.
He's marketing off of his sexuality and
Hmm.
or lack
Off of his
thereof.
boring, lame sex life.
We should do a scene sometime together.
Who?
Is that? Yeah, me and you. What do you think?
You and her?
Yeah, like no. How?
No,
like
you two.
I want to do.
No.
I
I'm
want. I
here
want to do a
for it.
sex tape.
I'm here for it.
I feel like my career has fallen off so badly. I just want to get into.
Sure, but it's gonna be out there forever.
I'm not afraid of that.
I'll help you.
How?
What do you mean?
Like, yeah, you could bring me into the business?
What, you'll do the first one with
I'll
her?
provide.
What the f?
I'm kidding.
I'll get into it right now, too.
Oh
You know
my
what?
God.
Shit.
You're on the bench, kid. Sorry, sit this one out. Back to you.
It's not that easy.
I just want to let you know,
What do you?
it's just, sorry, I'm having a little deja
Wow,
vu.
that was
because-
really like, yeah, that was a pretty sick moment right there. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm just having deja vu because it's so crazy to think. I used to be sitting right there in that seat
Mhm.
3 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
I used to kind of be like the side, like, you know, like co-host, like type thing. We co-hosted the biggest podcast on YouTube in the world together.
Right.
So it's just so surreal, and I just
I
want
left.
to show really real gratitude to the fans and everybody that's helped me get to this point, and it's crazy to see how
Yeah.
I'm not looking at you there when you
He's
used to sit
really
here.
happy.
So you know the
roles have
difference is there's
reversed.
difference between gentlemen and there's difference between just little.
I'm not,
rats.
and I owe a lot to him.
Oh, a lot to me. You'd be sweeping floors at Applebee. Well, your dad's got your shit together, so you're good. I love your dad, Harvey, by the way. Best criminal defense attorney in the world. I'll give him that.
Okay, good
And
for him.
actually a good fucking guy.
Yeah.
He's not a rat like you, but he'd be, I mean, I remember when they first hired you, when you went to Abu Dhabi, and
Yeah.
I remember Steve, you called me first. It was like, hey, man, I feel like your wheels are falling off a little bit. Like you're losing your mind a little. No, it wasn't like that. You were respectful.
No, that's exactly.
But we were in like a screaming match on something, and you were like, dude, can I go work for these guys? I see like a lane. I see potential here with these guys. They're like growing. They have more like infrastructure. I think it's like, do you mind? But he asked my permission. He was very respectful. And I was like, Yeah, absolutely. And I was just like, all right, that's fine. It's his time.
What
And
made
then,
you wanna-
and then what I love about, what I love is Steve will do it, pick up the phone. And Steve called me and he said, hey man, listen, I would never want to do anything without your approval. I mean, can we take Aaron? And I said, absolutely can, because I saw a good opportunity for him.
Aw,
So I'm a nice guy.
that's
No,
a-
and he gave me his blessing, which is
We
cool.
did give the blessing, and I think he's done a great job, and I want to give hats off to Aaron for that.
Oh wow, thank
Yeah,
you.
that's
What
right.
what a nice thing to say.
But you are still
nice
the rat
person.
of
Yeah.
all fucking rats.
No, but sometimes
Outdated for me.
sometimes it just I don't know, just made sense. But yeah, me and Bob ever made friends sense. So
Mm-hmm.
What made you want to do that?
I just sometimes I don't know what it is, but there's just
I mean, it was
a
not-
timing thing, and
yeah.
you just feel like it's time to try something different. And
He
that's all it
sniffed
was.
he sniffed
But
around.
How
and
did
stuff.
you find them?
No, we were on the same trip,
Oh, okay.
so we went to Abu Dhabi together for a UFC fight.
Were you even supposed to originally? Because I remember it was during we're COVID, so we only had a certain amount of media passes. Dana did.
Yeah, I was 100% supposed to go
but
because
you
I
were
got
going,
you a
or
passport.
Scotty or something was like and somebody else. I brought a random guy too.
Yeah,
no,
no,
it wasn't
you
random. It
brought
was
a
G, my boy G.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no, you brought me, but
Okay.
yeah, no, he didn't have a passport. The only way I could go is if I got you a passport.
And you
In
expedited
peak
with the
COVID,
senator.
you couldn't get passports anywhere.
That was the first time you met, though, going on this trip.
Yeah,
But
and
how did you get on the trip?
him,
But like how?
Dana
Like,
White.
how
So,
did- how
so
did it all
basically,
start?
this is
You
what
fell
happened.
in
I'll tell you
love
how
with
it happened, and Dana and whoever can disagree. But I mean, I know this is how it worked out.
Yeah.
I had talking to Dana, and I was really just heavily believing these guys, the Nelk boys. And I knew that they were really a superpower. I knew Kyle was a superpower. They already had a huge YouTube thing. I had a relationship with Dana a little bit. I think Dana's kids were a little bit fans of me, said too. But I basically said, hey Dana, let's make these kids like media passes, and let's bring them down to Abu Dhabi, and we'll whatever. And then they flew down to Abu Dhabi together, and they met. Right, this is how it worked.
Yeah.
And then Dana and Nelk met. They fell in love. I left because I had a full-blown panic attack. I thought,
Have you ever been to Abu Dhabi?
Uh-uh.
It's like 40 minutes from Dubai. It's probably one of the safest places I've ever
so yeah.
been.
Then they got along spaghetti and meatball, and now they're in business together. It's great. It's I love Dana. Dana's the man. He did call me out in front of 70 million people. Don't call me,
Yeah.
which was insane.
No, but True, obviously. Or sorry, Kate. However,
let's
you
get
want me
back to
refer
her.
you. No, I know.
This is what happens when we get in the room.
I just want to say one thing before we get back to you. Obviously, you're the star in here. You're absolutely beautiful. But this is the first time I've seen and talked to Bob since we no longer did the podcast.
Right.
Which
So it's
did
sentimental.
it's yeah.
Mental.
There's no, it is, and it sucks, but I'm glad to have him back around. So
And he's just on his phone.
no, that's what he does. He's
Well,
disrespectful
you're-
while being respectful.
No, the only reason I was on my phone because I'm dealing
While
with
you're
something.
stroking his ego, he's on his phone.
Yeah. No, but yeah, he's
because I don't believe a word he says. That's-
listen. I knew. Okay, so like I said,
Aaron, get back to your guest here.
I am.
that's
But
how
what
we're
I said
fucking
is
up.
he's been going through some shit, and so that's why I had to call. I knew
That's
we were.
why we need him here
That's why we need him here. That's why I need you here.
to help him make a sex tape. Got it.
I'd definitely.
That's
I'd
not
actually-
fair because I wouldn't have invited him here if I knew that was going to happen. Because I feel like I could have been next up for that.
I think Aaron's literally just running a podcast show with all these girls in hopes to hook up with them.
Okay, well that's
I
not
think that's-
happened on. I'm a professional, unlike
no,
you,
this
bro.
is like a Me Too movement in podcasts right now. Basically, this is what it is. I think.
I am a professional, bro.
Well, what about Sophia Franklin? I don't follow your little
no,
shit.
it doesn't. No, nothing's ever happened, man.
You've never hooked up with anyone?
I'm a professional, bro.
Really?
Yeah. How about
Do you
you?
pull now? Like, because do you actually get chicks?
You met my girl.
yeah.
You have a
Why did
girl?
you hesitate there at karaoke night?
I know.
What'd you
I met
think?
her. She was super nice, but if I'm being honest, she was a little frustrated with you.
That's okay, but
You were
like
misbehaving.
I was, and I
What was he doing?
I think I was
Just
trying to pull
insane.
Kate.
No, he wasn't.
No, that ain't happening, buddy. Hate to say it.
Okay, well there was a
He was
chance.
trying to fight me.
No, we were
You were ready.
fucking around.
You were ready to bop.
Like a physical altercation. Like we should talk to somebody about
He
it.
was like super nice one second, then the next he's like, "I'm gonna fight you."
The one thing I will tell Steiny is he needs to learn to always remain humble. That's the
Humble?
most important thing is humble.
Absolutely.
Humble is the most important thing.
Don't let it get to your head.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah.
It really hasn't. I
Yeah, it
think
hasn't. I see. My buddy said the other day with the gold chains on and on top of the
No, I
tables,
stopped doing
ordering bottle service and all this. I'm like, what did I teach this kid? Marine camp. Menery camp was tough.
I did have a phase like that where I was acting a fool, but
What's the most you've now that you're making a little bit of money? What's the most you ever spent in a night, Aaron?
you talking to me?
Yeah, and then I'll ask her.
The most I've ever spent in a night,
Yeah,
like going out,
yeah.
10,000.
Jesus.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
You don't have to ask me. I'd never go out.
Do you get you don't go at all?
No.
You're just straight business.
Well, yeah.
No,
And-
but you pulled up in
did
the
go out that-
G-Vaggy.
Well, yeah, because I spend my money wisely and I am really good at saving and investing and not spending on stupid shit.
So when do
like
you
going
Okay,
out
so-
for 10K a night.
when
That
do
was
you
a one-time thing.
Okay.
Sorry, when do you see yourself getting out of the business? And when you get out of the business, what do you see yourself doing? You just like settling down?
Well, for me, I feel retired already. What I do is I create a
What do you
lot
mean
of
by that?
content. So I create a lot of content for my business and I shoot for my OnlyFans. I rarely go on set.
That's what I was doing though, by the way. I was subscribing. That's what I was just subscribing to your
We
thing
love
right now.
that.
What is how do I find it?
What's that?
How do I find it?
OnlyFans.com/Tru Kait.
Nice. All right, I got it right.
It's easy. So I spend a lot of time doing content, which is, for me, it's more important than going on set and getting paid like a set rate by a company. So I'm making passive income while I'm sitting here with you guys. My clips are posted from the content that I've created. And when I retire, probably like 10 years from now at least,
Mhm.
and my content will just be up there making passive income. I also plan to invest in well, you can invest in real estate, but also the interest rates are so high. I have most of my money in these like high yield savings accounts, these CDs, the stocks that are safe. I've done to Bitcoin. That's crazy.
Mhm.
But yeah.
How did you
investing
learn about all this stuff? And I'll let you host the show again. I'm sorry.
No, please learn.
How did you learn all
Why?
that
This
stuff?
guy needs a financial advisor for sure. You maybe should start investing in her.
So I went
That's
to
why I'm listening.
college for about a year for financial advising, but I'm not an expert at all in like finances. But just friends, the people like I surround myself with, they're really knowledgeable about that stuff. And then you can find anything these days on like YouTube and the internet. So if you really like search it and set yourself up for success, it's not that hard, you know?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's amazing. I have
So
two
it's
questions I want to ask.
Okay, all right.
The first
Why
one,
do you have that little wise ass little smirk? I want to slap him in his
First
face.
one, and this is kind of off topic, and
Mhm.
I'm really sorry. And I think it's amazing that you're so invested in yourself and you're crushing, obviously. This is kind of off topic, but we never actually found this out. Could you text that girl that I was with in Vegas? I just want to know who was better in bed, me or you. Let's just figure that out, because that's the one thing I want to know. You go ahead and get on your phone.
You know, this is,
Hey, bro,
what's
let's
funny
just
is
find out.
I'm a vault. I can't do that. I know this is your show and you like exciting viral content and shit like that. See, I'm real and I'm honest and I'm a vault. And
That's a fair question, bro.
And that was something that you were supposed to go to the grave with that, but you didn't. You know what happens to people that don't go to the grave with that? You're the only man that ever survived.
Okay.
I liked you.
I love you. There's my second
He's
question.
exposing you now.
No, my other question now is why do OnlyFans is so accessible and you can control the whole OnlyFans? Like I'm trying to figure that out.
I go mainstream because it helps expand your audience. So there's companies, I mostly shoot for browsers only. I barely go on sets, but when I do, I shoot for browsers. They have a huge audience, a huge platform. So we're almost attaching our brands to each other. And
Yeah.
that's going to help with exposure. So that's why I go on set. But yes, I could just stay at home and do OnlyFans for the rest of my life. I also like interacting with other people, and it's good to meet like the directors, go on set, like meet new performers in like a safe environment.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Okay, and then
Yeah.
going off of that, I feel like there's an unfair fucking thing out there.
Mhm.
I feel like there's this like notoriety type thing that if you're like doing,
Mhm.
but you have a way more negative look than if you're on OnlyFans. But I put one and two
Hmm.
together. Do you feel like that?
For me, I'm proud that I do. I don't care if I look bad or good.
But isn't
I love
OnlyFans essentially the
sex.
same thing?
Sure, I don't know. I guess.
Who cares?
But I'm not like, a lot of people question if I'm just like a model and I just like dabble into OnlyFans. A lot of people don't know that I actually do. But it's not anything that I would ever hide. Like, I love sex. I
Oof.
like
Wow.
a low blow sex addict, and I'm proud of that. And I don't
Wow.
care.
That's pretty.
No, me
And
too.
I have nothing to
I just don't
hide.
do it
I
on
don't need to
camera.
pretend like I'm a model. Like I love sex. That's just who I am.
That'd be a pretty powerful missionary tape. That's what it would be. It would be the most powerful missionary tape out there. I would do it.
I'll
Like,
like that.
swear to God, on my life, I would do a sex tape. I don't care. At this point in my life, I have, been
You say
cheated
that
on.
This is
until
him
it's
like
all over
saying
I've
again.
been
he's throwing it out there in your face to let you know like if you're down.
Well,
No, I mean,
let's
like-
go get tested.
Yeah, I mean, oh, absolutely. Yeah, we are going to be tested. We're going to definitely be tested. So, wait, what's like one of your worst experiences ever on set? Have you ever had any really bad experiences on set?
I have shot mostly content. I've shot about 400, at least 400 threesome scenes for my content. and
400?
then- Yeah.
Different guys or repeats?
Same guy.
Oh,
I have
that's
Yeah.
not
so many questions. All right, go
Yeah,
ahead.
so about 400 plus with threesomes. I've shot, I feel like less than 50 like boy girls and a ton of girls. And I'd say my worst experiences are when the girl has really bad hygiene. And
Jesus
Oh my
Christ,
God!
there
You got to
should
stay
be-
down there in the box and
Oh
go.
no, I don't stay there.
Well, there
There
should be a rule that
You got to
have
call a
shower and-
timeout. You call a timeout and you spray it down.
No,
with
you should have to
fucking-
shower and do a hygiene check prior.
Right. So that's probably like what I can think about as like my worst experiences. It's just when it comes to hygiene.
It
Like
smells like shit. The vagina.
it's not good. I've pulled through so many scenes, but there's a few that I had to tap out and I'm just like, girl, like, have you heard of boric acid? Like it's clean. Like don't put this, and
Do
that.
you tell
like,
them that?
Yeah.
Well, that can lead to some. That can lead to some
Whoa,
drama.
that can lead to some fight on set though.
Oh no, but I'm kind about it. Like
Yeah,
I
but
feel
they
like
might
girls
look
should
at
help
that
other
like-
women. Like we should help each other to have amazing vaginal hygiene.
I think it's all about the approach there. Like if
Well,
you're
what do
like,
you do if you go down to a girl and her smells?
Yeah, what do you do?
Yeah, what do you
have
do?
you guys
I say
had that
f-
experience?
it
Tell
depends.
me.
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
Tell me. And what do you do?
Well, with his girl, I had that experience, and I was like,
Aaron.
okay, I'm kidding.
I mean, first and foremost.
Okay, sorry, I'm done.
You're gonna
dude.
get yourself. You're gonna get yourself in fucking trouble if you keep running. your
I'm
mouth.
done, bro. Okay, I'm done. I was joking.
It doesn't matter. It wasn't.
Okay, take a joke, but I think you just battle through it, or you just get out of there.
No, I pull
I battled through
immediately
it.
out, and I'm right back on top, staring face to face with her on her
Make her,
back,
like,
pounding
eat it
away.
off.
No, that's
Sorry.
I just think you just fucking just like you just do it.
Why? Dude, no way. You can't. Not. That's awful.
You're
No.
gonna get like a yeast
It's like if your
infection.
mom made you a fucking bad tuna sandwich, you just fucking eat it and you told her it was good. You know, you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
I never ever referenced my mother in the same sentence of eating. I'm sorry.
Okay, well maybe I'm off there.
You know?
I think the best
You
thing
have a
you can
beautiful
do
smile
is,
too, by the way.
Aw, thanks.
Yeah.
I think the best thing you can do is just be honest and upfront because she'll appreciate that later.
Yeah. Oh fuck, no way I could ever say that to somebody. But
Really.
on that
But you
topic,
could take his girl.
well, yeah,
No, that was. You know what that
That's
was.
some
That.
balls.
That. Nah, that was.
Not
a-
that was a little
balls.
You know
risky.
what it was?
You know what?
Me and
Hey,
that
I live
girl-
life in the
Me and
fast
that girl
lane,
at that
Kate.
time. Let me just tell you the
No,
truth.
I'm telling
Me
you.
and that girl at that time were just very. We were in a relationship, but I think towards the end of that, we were just kind of openish.
Mhm.
So I was like.
You were just like.
And by the way,
whatever.
I don't even think anything happened. I put my ear in there, and let's just say it wasn't much noise when I walked by. Let me just tell you.
dude,
You know?
that is not
I
true.
mean,
'Cause
I
you
was
came
like-
into he came in the room like holy, like someone had just fucking died in there. Like it was like banging on the door.
Well, that
knew
was
it was-
part of the plan. So we set that up. So do you know that
Someone
we
died
set-
because she smelled.
No, like
No,
he
dude, but-
acted like he was like, holy fuck, I'm infiltrating. Like Osama bin Laden was in there like
do you
with
know-
a fucking SWAT soldier, and I'm
do you understand
meanwhile.
the real story is what happened?
I don't know if I believe any of this
So,
anymore.
so I'll always tell the
Trust
truth.
me,
I'm an
I
honest
stayed in
person.
that-
I'm a very honest person. So basically, me and one of the 20 girls that I've dated in my life. It
20
happened with one of
girls.
them.
Damn, that's more than I've dated.
Right. So long story short is basically we're in the room in Vegas and we're all having a little fun. And I was like, you know what, we should, fuck with Aaron a little bit.
Right.
So it was 3 a.m. and Aaron, I texted him and basically was like, hey, come on up here for a minute. And then I was basically like, hey, go in the room. And I was like, I gotta go gamble. And he went in there and basically whatever the fuck happened, I don't fucking know. We had kind of an open relationship at that time. So I let the kid have whatever, and I don't even know
Have
what
some
happened.
fun.
Yeah, sorry. No, that's exactly
he
what
has some
happened.
better things to
No,
do.
I just had to
You're
respond. to that.
turning into Bob.
No, I hopefully that never fucking.
I mean, this
happens.
is his show, so I don't know what he's, what he's.
But I was just checking on something because I want to ask a question on behalf of him. Is there ever like a weird situation? Because like, don't get pissed off. But like, is there ever a situation on set where it's like too small? And you're like, yo, I can't do this.
I'll tell you what. I'll put my on OnlyFans right now. I'll start an account. And I'll put my on there, and
There
I'll,
was one time. So it's never, for me, I'm not really like, oh, I'm a size queen. Like, I'm pretty tight down there. I feel because it hurts sometimes. So I don't think I'm a size queen. I can take it, but there's never like a that's too small. Except there was one time I was shooting a content trade in just gonna say in Italy. It was somewhere in Europe because I don't want to call him out directly. But he was like super hot, all this kind of stuff. But he pulled his like out, and we were doing like a foursome, and
How many?
a foursome.
Wow, that's a lot of people.
Girl, boy.
That's 2
And-
and 2.
Yeah, I can't be
It's
the
not that
same
many.
with. Continue on.
Oh my God, I love orgies. They're like my favorite thing.
Well, I mean,
Foursomes,
I
nothing.
could jump in one maybe. Go ahead.
Yeah? Okay. So he pulled his out. It was like the size of my thumb. And he's a performer. And I was like, oh God, like, damn.
That's a poor guy. You know what it is too? It's
Well,
like,
like-
Wait. Hold on. There's deeper shit to this. How did he was with his girl, right?
Yeah.
And she wasn't like
she was sitting there
No,
like this.
they were-
embarrassed to let
No,
yeah, did she
no.
hide
So
her
that was
face?
like the only time that I was like, oh, that's a like small, but I still fucked him.
Do you have, are you, when you, this is what I ask you real quick. So can you tell based on the amount of that you've seen, I'm trying to be professional here, amount of
Please.
probably seen a lot of right?
Mhm.
Okay. So can you tell the amount of you've seen, can you get kind of radar now if the guy, how he acts when he has a small compared to a guy that has a big,
Yeah, if he has a lifted truck.
what is a
Kidding.
lift, what is a lifted truck?
It's a fucking Bradley Martin truck.
Oh, shit.
That means you have a big,
No, it's
Small.
small, but that's a stereotype.
Compensation. No, I'm
Bradley
kidding.
Martin is it small?
If you look at a guy and can tell he has a small, no, you can't. I can't, at least.
You can't, yeah,
I've seen guys that you're like, oh, they don't have a big, and they
you're
have
sitting right next to 'em.
huge,
Nice, that's funny.
like they have huge.
Yeah. It's usually the nice guys that are just kind of,
No, I know it's been I've been blessed
It's
like
usually
that.
the nice guys, honestly.
What are
They're,
you-
they're
are you
so
Jewish?
quiet because
Yeah.
they don't have to
Yeah.
like compensate for anything.
got
so
all the
they're
cards
like,
going
oh,
for
I'm
you, huh?
just chilling, just with my big inside.
Yeah, no, it's been good. So yeah, no,
you would do a sex tape or no? You're just,
depends.
Hey, if you don't have a big, there's also like
No,
the
that's not why.
I
enhanced
have
do
a
it,
huge
know?
dick. All right, I'll be honest. I have a fucking huge dick. I swear to God.
Okay, well,
I have a
chill.
great dick. I swear on my life, every girl.
Why is it so great?
It's just, it's
Dude,
the perfect
this is
fucking
insanity.
Are you
Eh.
circumcised or uncircumcised?
size. I swear to God.
You're uncircumcised. We're
Uncircumcised?
cutting
I mean, no,
that.
it's the one where it's cut off the top. Like, it's good.
Aw,
Okay, yeah, that's circumcised. You should be. Wait, why?
I love uncircumcised.
Oh,
But it looks like a
God.
little, the thing?
Oh my God, it's my favorite.
Are
Why?
you serious?
Why?
So nice.
Do they even come? Isn't it closed
Wait,
up?
why though?
Feels so good.
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
Okay,
Shit.
so obviously your boy has one, and we'll take that out. But yeah,
Wait, you have an uncircumcised?
no, bro. Rabbi was on my bris. What the fuck are you talking about?
Do
I
all
love
Jewish guys have whatever it is?
We're circumcised, fool.
circumcised?
Yes.
Circumcised means it's cut off.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so you're born with your not like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you go
Natural.
somewhere and they cut it
She's
off.
a nurse that you're speaking to.
Like a lot of men from like Europe, they don't really circumcise their dicks, and it's nice.
Wow.
A lot
I
of it's
didn't-
an American thing to get circumcision.
But I have a really nice like
But
head
no,
too.
that's
Dude,
nice. Like I love
Jesus,
both. I
stop.
love
Come on,
all.
I'm already canceled. Go ahead. Doesn't matter.
No,
bro.
no, I love
I'm
all.
not
All
yet.
are amazing. However,
Yeah.
How does
he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
done.
you know what's funny though is like in this industry that I've learned, there's so many everyone's in a fucking relationship and I don't know how they do it.
Me neither.
Like if my girl was like, "Hey, by the way, I love you, but I'm going to go do this today."
Hmm.
I don't know if I could handle that.
Right.
But
That makes sense.
unless I was also in the
Doing it.
industry going to do that.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of relationships in this industry don't work out.
I think LA's full of
Because
shit. I think everybody in LA is a piece of shit, and I hate everybody in the city.
Yeah, no, that's
I
that's
don't-
what we were
Well,
just about to get into.
Explain. Let's talk about it.
You want to vent?
Yeah.
Let's talk about
I
Give us
just
a little
don't.
venti.
I don't trust one in this city ever.
Why?
Uh-huh.
What got you to this point?
Just every girl that I've been with has had a train ran through her in the city. No,
Yo,
I'm
you want to know what I heard though the other night?
Okay, Andrew Tate. No kidding.
Yeah, seriously.
kidding.
You Tate as fuck.
No, I actually
Chill.
don't even. I didn't even do Tate. I don't think. Well, that
Are you
was-
Democratic?
I'm neither.
I should
Yeah,
take
me
his
either.
advice though. I'll
I
tell you that
plead the
much.
fifth. I'm
Me too.
kidding. No, I'm really neither. We're in a stimulation.
I heard the other day that every chick at the end of the day has had a train ran through them.
A
It's-
train.
it's just
what
not-
does that even mean?
it just
Every
ha-
person
it just-
cheats. I think.
I never
Everybody
cheated.
has to cheat.
I've
I'm
never
starting to get mad
cheated.
now. I get
I've
honestly,
never
No.
cheated.
Okay, I have too.
I've only
I have too.
had
I
sex
have.
off camera with about 4 guys in my entire life.
What
I
the
think. Around 4.
Okay, but what's the on-camera number?
Dude,
well,
it's
I
a
said
lot.
it's about. I want to say it's about like 50 or less.
We're the
Less than
smelling
50.
salts.
Yeah.
So I have a higher body count than you do.
Well, with girls, it's probably closer to like 600-700.
Who do you think cheats more, guy?
I've had sex with more women in my
You
life.
think you've had sex with
than
600 women
men.
and 50 dudes?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's
Yeah,
fucking
just about.
It's a
lit.
sick world. I don't even want to live here
But-
anymore.
Well, that's amazing. What do you mean? Well, I'll let my girl hook up with as many girls as she wants.
Mhm.
I had a wedding ring for her too.
Okay, let's get into that.
No,
What?
we
What
can't.
He
you
was.
say?
He said
No,
he
we
had
can't.
a
We
he had a
can't get
wedding
that.
ring for her. You
Oh
did
my
not
God,
have a
okay,
wedding
I
ring.
need another one of these.
Homie, you had an empty box.
No, I had a wedding.
You had an empty box. You did not have a wedding ring. You
did,
didn't
I did,
take
I
the
did.
time to go pick out a wedding ring.
No,
For the
I
last
actually-
one?
I can't.
He lost that money gambling, and he said, "Baby,
No, I don't gamble anymore. I don't gamble anymore. I really don't. I quit.
I will
had-
bet right now you did not have a wedding ring
I
ready.
do. I swear to God.
Where is it?
It's in Newburyport, Mass.
So you still
It's
have it.
What?
He was gonna propose to his girlfriend before some shit came out.
Before some shit came out.
That's devastating.
Yeah, it was all right.
What made you decide like this is the one before you
Yeah.
found out all the other
Yeah.
stuff?
No, I think Aaron. I don't want to talk about this right now. It's very new. All right.
No, I want to know. Do it
You
for
know,
me.
Kate wants to know.
it was
bro.
just
Not-
it was just a feeling and a trust thing, and we moved. You know, it was just I don't know. She
Here, here's a
look
cool
at the end of the day, she's not a bad person at all. She just made some bad decisions. I wasn't
Okay,
perfect
yeah.
either. I made my mistakes, but you know, we were working through it and just didn't work out. It was rough.
I'll watch your podcast.
So are you when you do the OnlyFans thing, I have a question for you, and you can edit it out if you want. I guess I don't know how Aaron does it, if it hurts your business, but are you like if I sign up?
Mhm.
Some girls run their accounts. Does some if you're so big, don't you have people running the accounts sometimes for you?
Mm-mm.
You run it yourself. That's what I heard.
I run it myself.
That's amazing because I did hear that about you before I came in. That's pretty cool. Because there are lazy people that just have people that just run it themselves.
Yeah.
These guys know they're beating off to like Indians typing to them in like the fucking
Yeah. No, I know my fans. I mostly spend time on my fans that are actually spending time on me.
I love
So
that.
it's not a huge time waster for me. Like I don't have to be there like all day, every day, talking to like millions of people. I give my time to the people that are like quality and that I can build relationships with. And the fans, that just want to see my content, I'll just send them content all day and they'll open it.
What's the max like? Say I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm really into this girl, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know her face to face. I
Yeah.
probably don't know how I'm gonna like ever, because I think people probably live in this fantasy when they sign up that they can like, they're like actually involved in a relationship with you somewhat, right?
Yeah.
Which
Well,
is
yeah.
great, which they are to a
Yeah,
sense.
it's like the way I look at it is I'm providing for them and they're also providing for me. And then we're both benefiting each other. It could be in a little bit of like a selfish way in some sense, but we're both providing a service towards each other. And
then, but who's like? Do you know your top? Is it like Rambo 23, like your top spender? Like, is there a name or something?
Rainbow dick.
That's the first thing I thought of.
whew, you're
Why?
putting
Because
me
that's
on the
you?
spot
Is that your
here.
account?
Fucking Rambo. That's my name. I'm signing up for your shit today, by the way. Not to be like weird.
Yeah.
And I've never done it before.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you
sign up,
should.
and am I like? Is it weird if I beat off to it?
No, please. I want to make as many men in the world come to me.
All right.
Like
so
that's my goal.
I am going to you tonight.
Please.
All right. So I have to get one out of my system.
Oh, this is amazing. So you gained a subscriber. Good.
Yeah.
How
No,
many
and I'm going full package. I'm buying the fucking. What's the cream of the crop? Like,
No, you
do I
use
get?
messages.
By 12 months in advance.
No, but do you have because I know you guys can keep track. Do you have a all-time biggest spender that you know of? It shows you.
Oh my gosh. I do.
She's like, let me check, and it's like,
I
beep, beep,
do
beep.
have I do, but I'm not going to expose them.
No, you don't have to. But can you tell them how much they've spent?
Gosh. Should I say it?
Of course you
Yeah.
should. I mean, yeah.
You're not saying it.
I have a few. I feel like I have a couple fans that are like billionaires.
Okay, so let's hear.
They've spent a few $100,000.
That's awesome.
In over what period of time?
Gosh, there's one that's been subscribed for about a year.
And he spent 6 figures?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Where do you think all my money went, bud?
But does that guy here toss me those? Does that guy ask crazy requests?
Not at all. Not at all. The
So what does he
people-
get for 100,000?
I give him content. I've done a couple Skypes with him. I go and do like live shows like every once in a while.
What happens on a
in
private
while.
Skype?
Sometimes I talk to them. There was one guy I remember vividly, like a few months ago. He was a virgin. And so he just wants to have like that girlfriend experience. And he wants to feel like maybe one day I'll take his virginity. So I'll
so
Skype
what's
with
He
him.
spent. Wait,
and-
so he's spending that money? Why don't you just like? Hook
Well,
him up?
that's what I was gonna ask. Is what's the bag to just say fuck it? I'll fuck this guy for whatever.
I've never done that.
Aaron, that's called a prostitute. She's not. You're gonna insult our guests like that.
No, I'm not.
That's not that. I wouldn't say it's an insult because there are many.
The guy's spending
women that do,
$600,000 to
but
see
I have
her.
no problem
I've
with it, but
never
I'm saying
done-
I'm saying that
yeah.
you. I know that
She's
you
Yeah.
paying that
paid-
much just to see her naked. It's like, okay, what if she? Okay, sorry, I won't
I
say
get
that.
it. I
You know what
understand
mean.
where you're coming from.
We're all
I
covering our
understand.
asses.
Yeah,
I understand.
exactly.
Yeah, for me right now, there's like no money.
You got to keep those guys fucking entertained.
Yeah,
Those are the
I
big
mean,
spenders.
Yeah, I'd be interested.
Scooty
Maybe
Wilson
going
with
on
a
a
bottle of
date one
Jack.
day, but
Huh?
maybe going on a date one day if I feel like I really connect with someone, whether it's a fan, a friend.
Why don't you do like a random like you allowed like to like customize packages? Like why don't you do like you put in like $50 in a pool and then you choose one person you actually go on a date with them?
That's a good idea.
I know I have good
I
ideas. I'm
have
very
done
smart by the way.
one video with a fan,
Just
and
never
In
mounted
the first
anything.
month, he's like, in the first month, this guy's like the fucking
Babe,
man.
you
the
know
who I know.
best-
we're gonna. No, I've done one video with a fan, but we
What?
genuinely like connected.
What do you mean a
It's-
video?
How did that happen? And how do you like get signed up for that?
You don't really get signed up, but I just
So how did you
spent a
meet the
lot of
fan?
time like talking to him. He was a very handsome man. I was attracted to him, and he came to LA, had a hotel. He went and got tested, and we shot a scene together.
Oh, and the
POV, he
importance
didn't
the
show his
importance of getting
face.
tested is obviously
Can
getting
you not
tested.
do a POV?
I sometimes like I
For
don't.
me, there's no point in having sex unless it's on camera and going to make money.
Ah, see, that's what I am all about, like the love and the connections.
I'm about love and
Yeah,
connection
good
with
luck.
my. If I have a
Fucking
partner
motherfucker.
or somebody that I'm like in love with, and like,
No.
you know, of course, like it's all the time off camera. But if it's gonna be with another man, it's gonna be on camera.
But POV, you only show. You know what POV is?
think POV is like I think basically it's like
Yeah, you only. You
Bob
don't.
knows what he's doing.
You don't
He's
show
right.
face.
you do, and then you know what you do. Sometimes I'll do that with a chick. Sometimes I'll do that, and then we'll just look like watch it while she's doing it. She can watch and suck like or something like that, and then we'll just delete it on all accounts afterwards.
See, with me, you don't have to delete it.
Yeah, but I want to delete it because I don't want my. I mean, it's I don't. I just it's not good for.
He's not ready.
No,
Well,
at this point I am, but I'm just saying like and there's some just people I just don't trust.
So after this, we're taking Bob to clear testing.
No, I've been
and
Wait, would you actually do it with Bob though?
yeah, if he's gonna get tested and let me post it, but he has to like create an OnlyFans so I can tag him because you can't legally post somebody.
But then
without-
What's
but
the
then the
longest the
POV
video has to be?
Wait, hold on.
What's the longest it has to be? Not saying anything.
how
but,
long can you last?
Oof, man.
You can edge.
I mean,
Okay, but wait, if it's POV though, but he tags himself, then you know what?
You know, it's, but he said he doesn't care.
That defeats the purpose of POV. I thought
No.
POV was to
POV
hide
is
your
this.
face.
It's
This is
to
a-
hide your face, but not to hide your identity. You can't legally on OnlyFans anymore. I don't think you can post without identifying the person, or we can tag somebody else.
I would need a cut of the
but-
profits though. We'd have to be 50-50 partners.
Of course, you can
Right?
sell the content
I'm always
too.
a 50-50. I'm a
Honestly,
fair
that's-
partner. I'm a fair partner, by the way. Just
Bob.
so everybody knows out here, a fair partner.
Okay, chill. I think
I'm
on
like,
Hey,
another
hey,
people- just kidding.
I think that you could bring in. I think you could do $500,000.
If me and her did a tape,
Did a POV.
I'd have her hanging from the chandeliers, swinging her around. I'd go all.
Okay.
out.
It'd be a- it'd be
I'll
a
wear your
minute
missionary
30.
Shirt.
That's not gonna happen. We're gonna have to cut the time down a little
Have
bit.
you ever had your eaten?
Yeah, once.
Did you have your eaten?
I've had.
No, he
her-
is not. That's disgusting.
No,
too.
bro. Listen, pipe down.
No, just because I know, like, I don't know. That's fucking not it.
No, it's too much.
I've had one girl go around that area, but like where I come from, Boston, we don't do those
Boston.
kind of things.
Mm,
you know,
that
we're pretty just we're loyal. That don't go around assholes, and we don't fuck anybody if there's a in the room.
That's why you guys have road rage.
Yeah.
So this say we actually have this sex tape come out. Who controls the money? Where's the money go?
So
So you're a
I would
businessman?
Put it on an
suggest.
escrow account. Just we.
I would suggest you opening an OnlyFans account.
No, it goes all to you. You get all the traction.
No. You need to.
You get some
It's your
traction.
content.
Yeah, then I'll
can I
start
just
dropping
ask?
dick pics
I'm
and
just
shit.
wait, Bob, chill. I'm just curious. Like, is the same offer for me?
Well, if you're gonna get tested,
So, but do I have the same offer as him? 'Cause I'll
Don't
probably
give him-
actually
listen,
do it.
don't give him that. Pretend this is me and you now. We're talking.
Wait, why are you denying me now?
By the
I'm
way,
not denying you.
Well, you're hesitating, and Bob, how the fuck does Missionary Menery have the green light? And I don't
know
have
you.
it.
I know you, Steiny. I don't know him.
Who-
So I don't believe you would do that.
I think I would do it at this point.
Why?
Because why the fuck not?
You're out there forever. But hey, it's
But
not
it's
like you guys are ever
POV,
gonna
and I
get
have
a
nothing to
normal job.
hide. I got nothing to hide.
Are you guys ever gonna get?
I mean,
a normal
Buffalo
job?
Wild Wings is out the window.
I'm definitely
so-
not getting one, and he for sure is never getting a normal
I had a
job.
Super Bowl commercial this year.
Yeah, but you're not working.
But
He'll never work in a corporate America
Oh,
job.
Aaron, just wait till you see what I got planned. Okay, patience is a virtue, my
How
friend.
about you guys can tag team me?
I'm not
No,
going.
I
near
can't
that
even
little
same
fuck.
room.
Fuck.
Okay, I'll go first, and then I'll tap you when I'm done, and you can come in. Would you do that? Same thing with your girl.
We already have something going on. We already connected.
We'll shoot a threesome with your girl.
Done.
And then we'll do a boy girl 2-minute.
Dude,
with
I'm actually
Bob.
swear to God, I'm opening up an OnlyFans now. You motivated me, and I am going to this shit up.
I'm gonna check in a couple weeks.
And then no, you're gonna help me. You're
Have
gonna
you
work
ever
with me.
convinced
Yeah,
anybody to start one with
yeah.
just the offer of you sleeping with them?
Oh, some offered me sleeping with the. Yes, yeah, one person.
The fan?
No, actually, not the fan.
But it was
The
just,
fan had his. The fan had he opened like a clip site, so that's the reason why I also was like, okay, I'm more inclined. But no, a guy who is like now in the industry that I told him like, okay, if you open it, use my referral. I told him all about it. He shot the scene with me, made a bunch of money, and then he got into the industry.
fuck.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
I wish there was like a
Yeah.
guarantee, like you knew what kind of bag or number you'd get.
I mean, I think it would be pretty big.
Work in.
Got a following
The
like
more
mine,
work you put
following
in,
like hers.
the more you get out of
Hers
it.
would take a little bit longer, but you know.
The more work, the more consistency, the more you get out of it.
You know what
But
you know what I should do instead? I got a better idea. I think I'll
What's that?
I'll tell you what. I'll let, even though he probably won't pass the test because he probably bangs dudes and shit.
No, I
but-
don't.
So
I sleep with
That's
a lot of
okay.
women, and I
So-
have in my life.
which
way
is
more than
okay.
him,
Which is
and I've
okay.
satisfied way more chicks.
Which is okay.
My merch didn't say missionary on it.
So I think
I
Mine
prefer-
says
I'll
satisfied.
commentate it.
Mine says satisfied.
Why don't
bro.
I just be a sex tape commentator on? It would get old, wouldn't it?
sex tape comment.
That's what he does. He's like a decent voice. He just can't keep a
Every
job.
reel 5
He,
million.
he just
plus.
can't. He just can't keep a job.
Five,
but he
five,
can do,
5
like,
million,
voiceovers.
5 million. I think 9.5 million followers everywhere. Pretty good.
I don't think anybody wants to hear a guy's voice commentating when they're watching that. though.
Honestly,
that's true. You're
they
right.
don't even want to see the guy's face.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
so
sometimes you come up
that's-
with fucking bad ideas.
That's part of the problem.
Yeah.
Well,
So
you are onto something if you want to start an OnlyFans. Hey, a lot of celebrities did it already.
who's one of the bigger ones that made money off it?
You asking me?
No, I don't know.
You're asking Kate, obviously.
I think Tyga did.
Well, yeah, everybody knows Tyga did though.
Then the Bobby girl, whatever, Bad Barbie, whatever.
Bad
Bad baby fool.
baby.
Bad baby.
Bad Barbie, isn't that Nicki Minaj?
Before we wrap up, obviously we have the beautiful Kate here. 2 OnlyFans. 1 OnlyFans is for sure coming. Mine's definitely gonna come. I feel like I gotta do this shit. Like straight up. I have no choice.
See, you won't. I'll follow through my word.
all fucking
You're
bruh.
making false promises.
Yes,
He's a pussy. I'll
You're
do
gonna
it.
disappoint your fans.
And he only does one position. I can do fucking all of them.
Well,
What are all of them?
You name it, I can fucking do
There's
it.
only 5.
Okay, there's missionary, cowgirl, reverse cowgirl, doggy,
hold on 1 second.
And
power drill.
that's
Oh
plowing.
yeah, I'd love to see
that's
you doing the
doggy.
fucking power drill, whatever that.
I've
thing
done a
is.
power drill before.
That's
All right,
pa-
keep going.
that's- You
List
mean
'em.
pile drive.
Yeah, like
Wait.
when he's standing and she's like kind of like up
On
like that.
in doggy.
Okay, that's power drive. And then there's
There's 5.
there's like from the side when you're laying down.
I got
Spoon,
no
6.
shot.
There's 5. There's missionary, cowgirl, doggy, spoon, and
reverse.
reverse
Okay, but
cowgirl.
what's your favorite?
what's my favorite? Shit.
Doggy's always the one, right?
I love doggy.
You don't do it. You do one.
I love spoon.
We're working on
Me
some
too.
stuff.
That's actually my favorite. So this we would actually
Oh,
hit
there's
it up.
also lazy dog. I like lazy
What the
dog.
fuck is that?
Like when you're on your stomach, like the girl's on
Oh,
her
yeah.
stomach and the guy is like in
Shit.
between.
Yeah, no, that's the best.
Okay, he's getting horny. We gotta go.
No, I'm not. Okay, so
He's
Do
like
that.
thinking.
before we wrap up, we have to address the elephant in the room.
Go ahead.
Is there anything you'd like to close with? The closing, let's make amends. I would love to work with you guys again.
Yep. I mean, obviously, we had a great thing going. Me and Kyle were best friends. We worked really hard together to build that show.
What about me?
I left the show. You had no part of it.
I was in there on this. I was a third guy, bro.
You had zero to do with the build. You came in, and I once again blessed you with a nice little position. You're welcome. Which I should be collecting off your fucking. I should be giving 10%. But you're a fucking.
That's
dick.
besides the point.
No, I mean, I think it's not. I mean, I don't think it's ever going to work out again, unfortunately. But had a good thing going on.
Are you willing to put everything aside?
Yeah, when they pay me the money that's owed.
Bob.
Unfortunately.
That's the only thing you can do?
I mean, it's just plain and simple. I think that, or you got to really come in and walk in and sit down with me in private and admit you kind of fucked me, and then maybe I'll let it go. One-on-one. We have to look me in the eyes and say you fucked me. And not me bad, but you fucked me. Plain and simple. On that kind of man of respect. You come into me, the Godfather, and you say something to me
Okay,
and you
take
sit me
two.
down.
Take two. Anything you'd like to say?
Godfather?
The Godfather.
He's not the Godfather. Anything you'd
That
like to
was-
say?
that was
Take two.
I mean, Aaron, I think that's basically what it is. You got to be a man. You got to come up to me and fucking say I made a mistake. If you say I made a mistake, I'm usually. So I told my girl too. You make a mistake, just tell me. Don't make me.
Well, this is what
Don't
I
make
can
me
say.
have to
There's
send out
two
search-
sides to every story, right?
Yes, but both sides should take accountability. I don't know anything.
You know what I did? I went to Miami. I fucked a girl in Miami, and while I was with her, and you know what I did? Because I wasn't getting.
Who was the girl in Miami?
Some
Dude, you. No one lies about getting laid more than this guy.
You know what's so funny?
You know that guy like that had to like tell you he got laid last night. Definitely didn't.
This is the funny thing. This is the funny thing. Aaron's word is so bad. My word is honest gold. Okay, so when I say something, I don't bullshit. That's just how it is.
Yeah, well, let's ask some people about that.
You know, there's the who are you gonna ask?
Dana White beat up.
I mean,
Anyone
what,
you've ever
I
worked with?
didn't beat that. My word was they're good.
Okay, go ahead. Whatever. Where are you going with
So
this?
what I was going with, I forgot my fucking train of thought. It was your
You were in
viral-
Miami. You had to
I
throw
was
in
in
that
Miami,
you
so
slept with
basically,
somebody.
Fuck
like,
the girl in Miami.
She wasn't paying like respect. She was like, but probably I don't know what, just
Pay
was
respect.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
meaning like, when you go MIA for like a while, like you gotta be connected with like, like you gotta connect with your fucking other significant other, especially when you're apart. And if you don't they're gonna gap a time like 5 p.m. to like 4 a.m. the next morning. That's a little bit of too much time. It's a red flag, and that happens several times. So guess what I did? I picked up the phone and said, "Hey, here's the deal. This is how it's gonna work. I'm doing whatever the fuck I want tonight. I'm like, that's it." And I went and fucked the girl, but I was upfront about it.
Why are you attracting girls like this?
Okay, can I tell you
Because
why?
you know why? I think
Wait,
'cause
Kate,
I've
tell me
had a
why.
history of really hot girls that I've dated, like
Okay,
really,
here, I'll
really
tell
hot
you-
girls.
I'm gonna finish
Unlike
this for
Aaron?
you, Bob. I'm with plenty of hot women.
I don't follow your shit really anymore. Sorry.
He has immediate because he does. The only thing I will admit to for him, besides him helping me out, is that he does always date like very attractive girls somehow. I don't know how,
Yeah.
but they're always very, very
Because
hot.
I have a personality.
But-
I keep
But
entertained.
with that comes he immediately does not trust them.
Well,
Like it's an
that's,
inner,
you know,
it's an
that's-
inner paranoia or
comes
insecurity.
with
That's PTSD, bro.
That's just because you're like, yo, dude,
No,
I'm
that's
with this hot ass girl. There's no way I'm the only guy that she's sleeping with.
No. It depends. Like there were certain ones where I kind of, and I knew it was kind of, an open thing. This one was a lot different, which was
What I have no idea about you, but
Yeah,
like what
pissing
kind
me
of
off, fuck
girls
off.
what kind of girls does he date?
like I dated.
But the problem with this, Kate, and this is
I
something
dated a
that I'm
beautiful
trying to tell you,
model
is,
that
like,
was beautiful.
I
Actually,
really-
a great girl, Katie Carney, great girl. She
okay, bro, we're not gonna go back to that. That was 5 years ago.
like white
She
girls,
cheated on you too?
Latinas, what kind
What's
of
that?
girls?
She
do you
cheated on
date?
you too?
no, Katie was amazing.
Wait,
Very
wait, wait.
diverse. He's diverse.
Okay.
But they're mostly just white blondes or brunettes.
No, Katie was great. She's actually married now. That's why
She's married?
Yeah, she's married.
Good for her. Shout out Katie. Happy
She was
for
cool,
you.
but the problem was she was tall, so it was like it was tough.
Yeah.
But Katie was awesome. I'll never say anything
Okay, well,
negative about Katie.
where are you going with this?
Just paying Katie respect. That's it. That's all I'm doing.
Okay.
So the
and-
girl in Miami cheated on you.
Nah. I cheated on her.
You
I guess
both cheated on
I
each
know.
other.
I don't consider it cheating because I picked up the phone and I said I'm fucking about to fucking do this. I'm not getting paid respect. Sorry, and I just went and fucked a girl out of frustration. Didn't even enjoy it, but it was more like fuck you.
Damn.
Yeah. It was a little. It was just a little toxic, and then.
You gotta be patient.
But then we worked it out. We were in a good period of time, and I got hit with a bombshell recently, and it was a bad one. So that's when I kind of was like, whoa, all right. So
well, we hope the best for you moving
yeah, no,
forward.
I'm good. It was just fucking pissed me off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll do that OnlyFans. Don't
Do
worry.
the OnlyFans and fucking
That's-
just change
that's
it
all
up,
we
bro.
play is that's it.
Then you know what you're getting into,
I
and you know what you
just
get.
fucking pissed, you know?
Okay, well, I'm gonna wrap this up. Me and Kate are gonna go film our POV. Look for it soon.
We
Right?
need your girl.
What?
We need your girl.
She's not going to approve of this.
Oh.
Me and Kate already had the shit logged up.
But I'll cut her off if like this is gonna go down. I'll
First,
cut
we
her
need
off.
to take you to get tested.
Done.
And then
Clean.
and then we'll open
actually,
your
I promise you,
OnlyFans.
clean. He doesn't get laid. Promise.
I do.
Fucking good.
Yes, I do
That
too.
cock is as
I
good
do-
as a fucking
No,
brand new
it's-
fucking baby. He's good.
No, it's
He's-
fucking. Trust me, it's got miles on it.
Yeah.
It's
A lot of
brand new
miles.
Off the
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
A lot of miles.
It resets every year.
Yeah, I wish.
man.
Okay, but yeah, this is
This is a lot of fun.
episode 12. One Night with Steiny. We had Tru Kait. Do you want to plug anything?
Yes. Follow me on OnlyFans, onlyfans.com/Tru Kait, and follow me on Instagram, Tru.Kait.
Tru.Kait. Let's go. And
TRU.KAIT.
Okay, perfect.
okay, Tru Kait, and then we have Bob. You guys already know him.
I think you already had me blocked.
He doesn't need to. You don't need to go check him out. But it was a pleasure to have him on here. And thanks for coming on.
Yeah,
You're the
thanks
best.
for having me, guys. Now, let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Good stuff.
All right.